Hello action figure fans, this is HammerTron here with a new action figure review. This time I am reviewing the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Black Adam movie Black Adam action figure. This was released in 2022. I bought this in 2023. Here it is in a nice window package where we can see the action figure and the accessories. This is the front of the package with the Black Adam movie logo here. At the top we have the Black Adam movie logo. At the bottom, some manufacturing information. On one side, Black Adam movie. The other side, it's also labeled. I like how the window box wraps around to the side and to the top. It lets in more light so we can see what we are getting. Here is the back with a picture of Black Adam. And here is the back of the Black Adam with cloak. The pictures are just a little bit different on both of those. So, interesting. So I will open this up and review the action figure itself in just a moment. Here is the Black Adam action figure. This action figure comes with some accessories. Here is a trading card. Nice picture there. Has a biography on the back. It also comes with an action figure stand with the DC logo on the bottom there and a peg for the peg holes in the heels. And we also get a pair of lightning effects. It looks like they are exactly the same. So a little loop on this end here that wraps around the wrist. So these are not quite as pliable as the lightning effect pieces that come with the Power Rangers Lightning Collection, but these are still pretty good. Let's see how tall this action figure is. Looks like a little more than 7 inches tall, or I would say hair over 7 inches tall, except he has no hair. Or about 18 centimeters tall. So nicely sized action figure. And if we take a closer look here, it looks like, well, he does kind of look like The Rock. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, so I think that looks alright. And nice costume. I'm pretty sure this is exactly the same as the other one that came with the cloak, except no pieces glued to it. Lots of texture sculpted into it, or they put texture into the mold. So I don't think it's as hard as we think it is, but still looks pretty nice. Nice lightning there, and it stretches down here with a little extra plastic piece. And lots of sculpture all over. Nice boots here. Peg holes in the heels. And some details on the back. They have the painting going around the back here. So lots of nice details. Let's take a look at the articulation with the head. We can look up. That's pretty good. Good for some flying poses. And down quite a bit. And turn side to side. And some head tilting. So very nice. At the shoulders, I think these are butterfly joints, just a little bit. It seems to be jiggling a little bit. And we can go up. Now these joints were very loose right out of the package. On one hand, I like it being kind of loose so it moves easily and I'm not worried about breaking it. On the other hand, I'm afraid it's too loose already right out of the package, and I hope it doesn't become too floppy later. But we can go all the way around. That's pretty good. We have bicep cuts, so that is working. Very nice. Double jointed elbows. Very impressive. And he can punch himself. And we can straighten out the arms here. At the wrists, they're very, very stiff. It's kind of hard to move. So I just want to be careful not to break anything, so they do turn just a little bit, but not very much. This one, yes, it will turn a little bit, but very, very hard. So I don't want to do that too much. Maybe a tiny little bit of a hinge there. And this one doesn't seem to be working. We have a diaphragm cut where we can crunch forward a little bit, go back, side to side, go all the way around. Pretty nice. Now there's no waist cut here at the hips. There's some clicking there. You can do the splits. Not too bad. And kick forward. Not very much. I think I could push this a little more, but what's happening is it seems to be running into this plastic piece that wraps around the crotch area. So that might be interfering with the articulation there. It does bend. So I wonder if I bend it too much if it'll rip eventually. So that's about as far forward as it'll kick. And it'll kick back that much. Same thing on this side. Not very high there. And back just a little bit. There is no upper thigh cut on this. We have double jointed knees. So that is working. And this one, although if we try to get them both up, the ankles will get tied together. So let's see if we can get him into a sitting pose. So the knees are a bit ratcheted, but they are moving pretty easily. Well, it's about as much as I can do for a sitting pose, so not quite the best. So just a little bit disappointing there. There is no boot cut, but there is a twist at the ankle, so that does turn on both sides. And then hinges at the ankle, so we go down this much. This one is very stiff. This one's working, so tippy toes there. And we can go up just that much. And that just a little bit. It's being blocked by the sculpture in the boot, or the plastic piece on the boot. So this one is very stiff here. There we go. And we do have a little bit of an ankle pivot there. Not very much on that one. And this one is working a little bit. And then toe articulation. So all the joints seem to be working. It's limited here at the hips, so we can't kick out very much or put them in very good sitting poses. But other than that, all the joints seem to be working. Some of them are kind of stiff. Maybe they'll loosen up. Some of them are already very loose. Let's see if I can get them to stand now. There we go. Nice looking action figure. Here is Black Adam standing next to a pair of 4-inch action figures. On the right is an adventurer from an Animal Planet set I reviewed a while ago. On the left is the Fortnite Jonesy action figure by Jazzwares. And Black Adam makes a great giant to fight against the 4-inch action figures. So that looks pretty cool. Here is Black Adam next to a 6-inch action figure on the left. the Fortnite Legendary Series Havoc action figure by Jazzwares, and a 7-inch action figure on the right, the Masters of the Universe Masterverse He-Man action figure by Mattel. And it looks like Black Adam is just a little bit taller than He-Man. Here is Black Adam next to the Black Adam with cloak. And I'm pretty sure they're using exactly the same body. The only difference, the hands, the Black Adam has fisted hands and the Black Adam with cloak has open hands. The other difference is they are painted just a little bit differently. The Black Adam with cloak seems to be a little bit darker, or perhaps painted with a wash to make it look a little dirtier. The Black Adam on the right looks like he's clean and fresh. Another problem is the Black Adam with cloak. The cloak is kind of a heavy plastic. It's a little pliable, but it's still kind of heavy, so I have him hunched forward just a little bit to get him to stand up properly. But they look pretty good. I like this Black Adam action figure. I like this one more than the one with the cloak, because the cloak is glued onto it and it's stuck on there. So with this one with no cloak, it's a little easier to pose Black Adam around and get some more dynamic poses out of him. These lightning effects are pretty neat. So we just wrap them around the wrist to have him projecting lightning, so that's a nice effect. A couple of problems are with the hip joints here. I can't get enough motion out of it, or range of motion, because of the plastic piece that's covering up where the joint is. Some of the joints are very loose, the others are a bit stiff, but so far, just a few minutes after opening it, it seems to be doing pretty well. So we'll see how well it does after a few months or years of enjoying the action figure. So all in all, pretty nice action figure. Thank you for watching my review video. Remember to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to keep up to date with my future reviews. I'll see you next time, action figure fans.